Coming in tonight, we'll be making some baits here. I got a couple things that I got to go over, and yeah, so we'll just see who falls in here. Let's see here. Go to the live chat real quick here, guys. We got 2 people in here. Natural State, what's up, buddy? Thanks, Matt, for coming in. You're the star of the show tonight, guys. You and Sophie are making some baits. We're going to wait till some people get in, and then let me dismiss my thing here. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're just going to wait for some people to come in. I had a long 2 days. Had to get some stuff done around. Hey, Jason. Thanks for posting that. I saw you received the baits. Is my video good? My audio okay? Everything's okay? Okay, we're good? Okay, good. I didn't turn the Rod's Fishing Adventures. What's up? Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate you for coming in tonight. Yeah, I'm going to be making some baits. I actually made some of these Ned rig baits, these Ned worms yesterday, and they're core shot. So I did a video that's going to be premiering tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern. So we are going to be doing. David Williams, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, buddy. Let's see. I don't want that. I want the live chat. Rod's Fishing, Natural State. Cool. Yeah, so we'll see see how many people come in tonight. But yeah, I made these for my video yesterday, and you can see they're a core shot. There's orange in them with motor oil. So that's really cool. Charles Slayer's in here. What's up, Charles Slayer? Thank you for coming in. Tonight I'm making some baits for Sophie and for Matt from Natural State Fishing. I'm making Matt some of the jerk baits. I'm going to make black with a pearl body, black top, pearl underneath with some glitter. And then I'm going to make Sophie some swim baits, some 4-inch swim baits. Well, to be technical, it's 3.75. So I'm going to be doing that tonight. But I have been slacking a little bit on my decal board. And I have a bunch of decals. I actually had gotten another board here. So I got a whole nother board here that I got to make up because I'm losing room on here. So this will either be mounted down below or mounted somewhere else. But I'm not going to post all of the decals tonight. What I'm going to do is just go over the stickers, the decals that I have. Spring Mountain Catfishing. Lisa, thank you for coming in. Rod's Fishing, thank you for coming in. I said hi to you already. We got 10 people in here. So I'm going to just show you some of the stickers. I got some dead-on stickers. That was awesome. We've got a tournament coming up on Good Friday. We'll see. All right, cool. So we got a dead-on plastic sticker. We got Team Black Diamond. And I'm just going to go over these. Hi, and Diane. I'm going to go over the stickers. I'm not going to put them all on the board yet because I got to figure out where the heck they're going. And I got to put some on some new boards. I got some Get Bent Fishing. I got the Pod Squad. I got Copperhead's Metal Detecting. Donnie Laws. I got, what is that? Diggin' Social Treasure Hunters. I got the Sweet Doggy from Haz. I got Team Lynch Beach Metal Detectors. And then I got Team Lynch, another Team Lynch decal there. And then I got Wendy, Southern Sewn and Grown. I got a SoFlo sticker from Billy. I got the new Parabellum Fishing from Joe. I got the DC Outdoors decal. I got the Shane Flint Outdoors decal. Mission Creek Pursuit. That's going up. I got the new, I have 2 Coastal Fevers, but I got the round one. Hey, Ken, thank you for coming in. I got, this is Matt and Sophie's bait company. It's Rock Creek Bait Company, so that's going on the board, definitely. And I want to show you some of their baits that they made me. I got Randy from Missouri Outlaw. He's going up. Kelly Outdoors. You can see all my decals that I've got. I haven't put them up yet. Geo Outdoors, and it's signed by Geo himself. We got Woody's Trapping. We got Explore with Drew. We got Natural State Fishing right there. That's going up on the board. We got Keith Doc Reed. Put that up. And last but not least, we got Mark J. Larson's new one. So we got, wasn't finished with my comment. So we got a bunch of decals that I got to put up on the decal board. But I'm not going to do that right now because I have to make up another board and I got to see where I'm going to mount it. But I wanted to show you guys and give them all a shout out. I'll go over my decal board here real quick. We got the Lazy Lunker. We got Bait Plastics. Hobbs Outdoors. We got Woman Outdoors. We got the Laugh Channel. Jailbait and Tackle Gary Outdoors. We got Danny Stone. We got Ken, the Boring Fisherman. We got Mad Bassin. We got Creole Florida Living. Carter's Customs. We got Boxy Outdoors. We got Mike's Fishing Home. We got Brokeback Bob. We got Raised Outdoors, Arkansas, but he changed it to Raised Outdoors. We got Ugly Dog Lures. We got Central Valley. We got Local Life. We got the Angling Spiders. We have Danny Days. Queen Hess. The Fishaholic, that's my sunglasses and my my hats that I use. There's Reef Robber, there's KC Fish Page, we got Bayou Buck, we got Snake River Catfish Slayer. My Off the Hook, you guys know Sunfish King. We got the Pond Predator. We got Dominic LeBlue up here. We got the Boring Fisherman. We actually have two of them. We got JJ Drones. We got the Native Wildman. We have Cody's up here, Hog Deer. We got Grippin' and Rippin' Fishing. We got Campers in Common. We got Working Class Podcast. We got Adam from Freezer Bound Outdoors. You all know Small Water Charters and John and Lindia. Fishing with Modog. We got Doc from Coastal Fever. Richard from Some Old Mans. We got Kyle from Dark 30. Cast Cray Outdoors. We got Fish on Alberta. We got Dan the Droning Veteran. We have JJ Drones news sticker up here. We got Lazy Days Ahead. Chillin' in Indiana Carl, White Shoulders Farmstead, James from Crankin' and Yankin', Daniel from Livin' MN Outdoors. We got Joe from Parabellum, Chris from Bogley's Keeping It Real, Al's Outdoors. We got the Bruiser Baits sticker. The John is sponsored by Bruiser Baits. If you want to buy his baits, you can go over and use SWC20 to get 20% off Bruiser Baits and Bass Addiction gear. We got Steve from Wyoming, Eric Burnside, Navi Outdoors, 217 Rebel, Big Tiny's Outdoors, and Coastal Fever. So we have a bunch of decals to take up that board. Now we're going to be putting all these on there. So let's get to the bait making. I think that's what you all have been here waiting for. But first, I got to do another thing. So Matt made me some of these because I'm getting into the crappie fishing. Hey, Jamie, how are you? Thank you for coming in. Yeah, remember the channels. I guess I'm getting good at it, Matt. Bait, bait, bait. Yes. Yoper, thank you for coming in. So Matt made me these jigs, and I want to show you these because these are really cool. And we did sort of a bait swap. And I'm just getting into the pan fishing, and I see he used the sickle hook jigs too, so that's pretty cool. But I'm going to show you these jigs. Hey, Modog, what's up, buddy? I just dropped one on the floor here. Hold on one second. So I got these. So I want to show you these real quick here because Matt makes some great jigs. If you want, go check him out and order some of these. So there is one. It's like an orange and black. And he gave me a little variety because I'm sort of new to this pan fishing. I use live bait and I've caught panfish, but I really haven't done it. Modog's in here. Yes. And so Matt was kind enough to make me these, that's a nice pink one there, to make me these jigs. So I'm hoping to catch some crappie and panfish on them. There's another one right there, guys. That's cool. Got a couple of them. Here's another one with a sickle hook on it. Like a chartreuse green. If I keep dropping these. Okay, this is a cool one here. This is like a gray with some flash. That's awesome. What's up, Nick? Thank you for coming in, buddy. So that is that one. He made me a ton of these. That's awesome. Got another one right here. Yee, what's up, buddy? Another one right there. So I'm looking forward to using these this year. We're going to be doing some crappie and some pan fishing, and I'm going to be doing some competitions with my kids on the boat. So Flo, what's up, Billy? And there's another one right there. So a lot of great baits. So go check out Matt and Sophie over there at Rock Creek Bait Company, better known as Natural State Fishing. He makes some great jigs. So go over and get yourself some. So let me put these away, and we will start making the baits. And I will get back, since there's people in here, I will get... Otter Cat, how are you? So what I'm going to do for Matt is I'm making him, he wanted the jerk bait. So I'm going to make him black with pearl underbelly with the jerk baits here. And then I'm making Sophie, she wants the swim baits. So I'm going to send them over. And then also, Matt, I have, what I'm going to do for you, buddy, and I didn't mention this before, but I saw in your last tying, Catfish Fever and Outdoors. What's up, buddy? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you all. If you guys haven't hit the like button, please do so. But Matt, I was going to make you some bodies. I heard some people commenting in your last bait making, when you were tying your jigs, to use bodies, like grub bodies, and put them on and have the tail cut off and slide them up on your jigs and use that as a body. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a couple bodies. Let me show you real quick here, if I could find them here. And I'm sorry for being off of camera here, but let me grab the Stock Explorers in here. Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So let me find, I got so many molds here, I can't find the right one that I want to show you. Okay, so right here, Matt, see these bodies right here? I'm going to make you some of these, and you can cut the tails off of them and use this grub body for your, or use the baits also for there. So let me know. I'm going to make you a couple different colors of these, and I'll send them with the other baits that I'm making you. That way you have them, you can try them out the way they are, or you can cut them and you can put them on your grubs. Like use this instead of a grub, you can use them on your jigs that you're making. So let me know if they work and how they worked out for you. I appreciate everybody being in here tonight. I really do. Thank you so much. And I wanted to show you, since everybody's in here, I made these Ned. What's up, KC? How are you, buddy? I made these Ned rigs yesterday, and they're core shot. There's orange in the middle, and the shell is a, I don't know if you could see them real well. The shell is a motor oil. So there's an orange through them. You can see the orange tip right there. So there's orange through the body, and it's gold and motor oil on the outside. So keep an eye out for these. These will be on my website. If anybody's interested in buying any of the baits, please go to offthehookoutdoors.us, and you can purchase your baits. I have a bunch of new molds and the new baits that are going up there. So if you're interested in any baits that aren't on my website, you can just email me, and the email's in my description, and we can talk about what baits you want and colors and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make Matt's bait. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour two colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this down here for you guys to see real quick. You hear my creaky bones. I'm going to put a little bit of jerkbait plastic in here, and I got to put some jerkbait plastic in here. Okay, and we're going to heat these up. We're going to do them one at a time because they heat better. And we're using the jerkbait and swim bait plastic here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to throw these in the microwave. I'm going to put them on about 3 minutes, and I'm going to let that go. So that's awesome. Hey, John, you just got home from what? Stuff's expensive. It is expensive, buddy. If you're talking about the bait making, it is. It can be real expensive. It's addicting, but it's expensive also. But I love doing it. So, but we're going to use some black, and we are going to use some, this is the new color. This is a pearl from itMolds. This is the Essential Series colorant. So we are going to be using that. Matt, this is the first time I'm using the pearl color from itMolds, so that's pretty cool. So we're going to put that and try that out, see how that works out. And I'm going to throw some silver glitter in your pearl to give you some flash on the bottom of the body, and then I'm going to go straight black on the top. So that's what we're going to do tonight. And then I have some remelt. I have the blue ice that I'm making Sophie in the swim baits. So that'll be cool. So we're gonna do all that tonight for you guys. Tina, how you doing? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Yeah, if anybody is interested, I'm premiering my bait making video tomorrow with the Ned worms, the core shot Ned worms. So that's something new. I cut up the metal bars and everything. And so I made a nice video for you guys for tomorrow. Scab, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. So tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern will be, those both will be great colors. We appreciate this. No problem, Matt. I appreciate you sending me these great, getting me on my way with these crappie jigs. I'm not letting my kids use them either. So I'm going to catch all the fish with these. And they'll probably use live bait. But I'm going to use a lot of my, the reason why I'm doing some pan fishing this year is because of all the molds that I'm getting. I'm trying to promote my baits. So I'm going to be doing a lot of like competitions with my kids. Like when the bass fishing or the musky fishing is kind of slow, we're going to go do some crappie fishing and some pan fishing with with my new baits and setups and things. I actually bought another rod. I added another Senko rod to the collection, and then I got a what the heck is it called? What the heck is it called? Proficiency. It's a Proficiency rod, and it was like 28 bucks for this rod, but it was pretty cool. So I'm going to move this down so you can see real quick, guys. Let's see. We got the live chat going here. Okay, so we are good. So I'm going to move this down here so you guys can see. And I will move out here. And we're going to mix this up a little bit. And it is about ready for some black. So we're going to use the black here. Let me put a couple drops of black. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll see what that does real quick, guys. Just going to mix this up. And I'm going to make it a little bit darker. I want to get it a more of a solid color. Black here. And I'll show you what I do. I'm going to give it another 3. 1, 2, 3. We'll go 4. We'll go 4. And let me clean this off real quick. So we got the black in there. We're going to mix it up. Yeah, that's looking good. Nice solid black color for the tops of the jerk baits. And this is the jerk bait plastic, which is a good plastic. And I'm using the itMolds. I'm actually working on a plan and a little bit of a agreement with itMolds. So what I got here, guys, is I got the jerk baits, okay? And to make the laminate, itMold makes it real easy to use the laminate plate. I do have dual injectors, but the 2 dual injectors I have, I don't like. So I'm in the process of buying. I need to buy a dual injector. But this is a great way to do this. And what this plate does, you can see the holes right here. They line up and they set in just like this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here. I'm going to lift this up a little bit so you can see my vise right here. And I'm going to put this in the vise. We're going to put that in the vise, and it's ready to be shot. We're going to take the plastic over here. Let me get my injector. What I like to do with the injector, guys, is I like to put a little bit of worm oil around the O-ring that's here. If you can see that. O-ring, push that in. Put a little worm oil in there, and then you have an O-ring on the cap that I like to put some oil on. Put that in. Always wear your glove. And we are going to take a full injector. And we're going to add it. And we're going to shoot the backs of the jerk baits. And this is a cold mold. So I got to hold down pressure for a little bit. Okay. And then I'm going to fill the sprue up and put the rest in here. I got the hiccups now, guys, so I apologize for that. And we're going to let this black sit on the side. And I'm going to make the pearl. So I'm going to put the pearl in there. Put it on 3 minutes. Start it up. And then you get to see See me again. Yeah. Okay. So let's see if I missed anything here, guys. Scabs in here. Catfish fever. Did I miss anything? Trout Slayer. Fishing time, let's go. What's up? Thank you for coming in. Ottercat, Yee. Nephew Austin, thank you for coming in. Everybody. Backwoods Barbarian, what's up? Thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. I did get your comment, Backwoods. Big Tiny's in here. Thank you for coming in. I did get your idea, though, Backwoods, about using the heat gun on the molds, and I did mention that in my video. So tomorrow at 6 p.m., I'm premiering my Ned worm video, so you guys want to take a look at that. It's pretty neat how I do that. So we got the black shot already. So we're going to put this in here. And I'm pulling the plug out. You can see the plug, the black plug. We're going to put that in there, let that melt up a little bit. And I got the injector nice and ready to go. Please smash up. Thank you, Fishing Time. I appreciate you. So yeah, I had the boat out today. I had to pull it out. I got a roof done on my pavilion where I keep my boat and my pop-up trailer. So we pulled them out on the street, had the guys come down, they put the new roof on, and I just got done. Yeah, Ned worms, or here's the Ned worms right here, guys, that you'll be seeing in the video tomorrow. They're actually a orange core shot in the middle, and you can see the orange tip, and then there's motor oil with gold on the outside of them. So that's really cool. They're tougher to make, but they're fun also. So we're gonna let this sit here for a little bit. We're gonna get this, and then I'm gonna use this color for the first time. I'm using this as the itMolds Essential Series. This is the Pearl. So we are gonna try the Pearl today for Matt's bodies of his jerk baits that I got. And we'll see how they look. And then I gotta do Sophie's, they look good. And yeah, they got the blue ice. It's like a Bobby Garland blue ice. And James wanted those made in the slab bombs. So I had them made in the slab bombs. So we're going to take this out. I'm going to show you this. And I am working on getting another camera in here, guys, so you don't have to keep hearing all them sort of bones creaking. But we're getting another camera set up for in the bait lab. So there's multiple shots of different things I'm doing here. Okay, so that is the plastic. We're going to put in a couple drops of this Pearl. 3, 4, 5. There's 5. It comes out pretty quick. So let's see what this looks like. Okay, so that is the Pearl. We're gonna add some more. We're gonna add a lot more actually. Okay, I don't really. This is the first time I used. There we go. Now we're looking like Pearl, guys. So that is the Pearl. If you can see that, hold that up right there. So that is the Pearl. That's all we need in the Pearl. And I always keep a paper towel handy so I can wipe that stuff off. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add some silver flake. So we got the silver flake here. I'm going to add about 1/8 of a teaspoon of silver flake in there. I'll probably add a little more. I'll probably add 1/4 teaspoon of that. We're going to mix this all in. And that's looking good. Yeah, that's looking good. Okay, let me put this glitter away. We don't want to blow that all over the place. Okay, so that is the Pearl with the glitter. You guys can see that. And I'm going to put this back in because it's not ready to shoot yet. I just got another 26 seconds. But before I do that, guys, I'm going to show you the... Yeah, if I can get it open. Here we go. Okay, so there is the laminate plate with the jerk baits in it, okay? So now what I got to do is, I'm going to sit this down over here so you can see it. I get a razor blade, and I just score the fronts of them, okay? And that'll help me rip these out. So I score the front, and then I pull them off one by one, like that. Okay, then that black goes back in the cup. So there you have the jerk baits, half of the jerk bait. Fold the mold up, put the mold back in over. Put the mold back in over here. Get rid of this razor blade so nobody gets cut. I don't need to be cut. We're going to let this run for a couple seconds here. And then we will get the pearl shot in here and I'll show you what they look like. And then we'll do another set of these also. Let me move this a little bit so I'm going to end up dropping it. Let me move it like that. Okay, you can see right here. Let's lift it up just a hair. Okay, so we got the pearl looking good. Put the pearl right here. And I use two separate mixers because I don't want to mix the black plastic with the pearl. So we got this pearl, we got it pretty hot. It's a little over 360. What I do is I like to make it a little hotter than normal because we're fusing it to the other plastic that's in here, guys. So I'm going to take a shot of that and we're going to put it in the mold and shoot that in constant pressure and steady downward pressure on here so we can fuse this together. And we'll see what they look like in a few seconds here. Okay, we're going to lift up, put a little bit of plastic in the sprue there, put the rest in the cup, and we're going to let that set for about, I hate when I get little bits of plastic on. We're going to let that sit for a couple minutes, and we're going to talk a little bit. So thank you guys for being in here. I really do appreciate it. Let me move that over a little bit. But yeah, so what have you guys done? Anybody fishing right now? Is Gary in here from Jailbait and Tackle? I missed him. If I did, I apologize. Let's see. Hooper. I didn't see Gary. Oh, there he is. Hey, Gary. Thank you for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. Jamie's in here. But yeah, I'll show you these in a little bit. But yeah, so like I said, I've been doing the bait making series with itMolds for a couple weeks now. I'm actually working on a deal with them to get in and get sponsored by them. So I've been doing bait making videos a lot. This time of year I'm kind of slow. And over the past 2 years that I've had my channel, this time of the year, it was dipping in it. So I had like a little bit of a dip in all my, my traffic and things like that. So what I did was I wanted to create something to sort of fill that void. So he went ice fishing today, Yoper did. Okay, bunch of small perch. 120 boat tournament, that's awesome. But, what did he say? Yeah, I appreciate that, Gary. He was happy. I gave it to him at my niece's birthday on Sunday, or Saturday. So, he was real happy to see that. And I gave him the card and everything. Wow. Thank you, Rick. I really appreciate that, buddy. Thank you so much. I will. I'll send you some stuff. I thought I sent you some baits out, but I will definitely send you some more baits out for that. Thank you. I really appreciate that. But everything, guys, any donations or anything goes right back into the channel for me to do stuff like this. Keep an eye out coming up here. I'm not doing it in my bait making series, but I'm doing it in my videos, I think, from here on out. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide my off-the-hook symbol in the video somewhere. And what that's going to do is you're going to have to comment on the time frame. Thank you so much. And when you see that off-the-hook symbol pop up in somewhere in the video, you have to figure out where the time is and put that time in a comment. And then everybody who enters that in the comments, the time frame, and it's the correct time frame when that logo pops up, you're going to get a chance to win a couple packs or a pack of my baits. Also, I wanted to show you, I have some new boxes that I'm going to be working on, and it's going to be Ned Rig kits. So there's going to be 5 different baits in here. I think they're going to be 20, they're either going to be 20 or 25 bucks. If I pick the colors, I believe it's going to be 20 bucks. If you pick the colors, it's going to be 25 bucks plus shipping. And what this is going to do, it's going to hold some baits. you're going to get like 5 different colored Ned rigs in here. There's going to be 5 different ones. So that's going to be 20 bucks if I pick the colors, 25 if you pick the colors. And I got to work with Joe on his jigs that he's making. And we may do something with this later on in the future. So that's something to keep an eye out for. Also, my bait making boxes, my what they call my off the hook bait boxes, are for sale also. And they are 30 bucks if I pick the colors, and 35 if you pick the colors, and you get a bunch of multiple baits in that. So that's all coming up real soon here. But I got the boxes ordered and we're ready to go. Ned, yeah. Off the hook, I named them after that. So let's take a look at these jerk baits here. Thank you, Rick. I really appreciate that, buddy. So let's see here. Let me put this down, and you can see the baits here. So let's see what they look like. So that is the baits right there, guys. So there is the pearl. Can you see the pearl with the black? So that is them right there, guys. Let me cut these because I like to cut them, not rip them off. I like to cut them flat right across the top. And then I will show you. There's the top of them and there's the sides. So that is the pearl laminate bodies with the black on the top. So that's a nice color there. So I'm going to let them cure up right here, and we will shoot another set. So let's get this black, put this back in here. We're going to get the black going again, guys. We're going to put it on for 40 seconds, 45 seconds. We're going to get the, hey Kyle, thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. We're going to get this going again. Get this cut up. Let's get the mold ready one more time. Put the laminate plate on the mold here. Get this off. And we're going to put that back in the mold, in the vise, so we can shoot it again. And we will get ready for the next shoot of the black. Get this out of here. I gotta see which one's the black. There we go. Okay, so let's move this down again, guys. See how this black. This black's got a lot of chunks in it, so I definitely got to get it hot and get this all melted down before I shoot it. Sorry if I'm missing anybody in the chat. Hey, Steve, thanks for coming in. He had a nice premiere tonight. It was a cool video. I stuck around as long as I could, Steve. And then I had to get back to my live. So I'm going to put this in again for about another 20 seconds. And then we're going to shoot them again. But yeah, there is the, let's see, let's get this one. There is the pearl body with the glitter and the black. So that's pretty cool. I like that color. Good color. And I'm going to be getting another, I think I'm going to be getting a bigger mold. That's a 4-inch jerkbait, which is a nice size. But I like the 5-inch too. So we're going to take this. We're going to shoot the black again, guys. Let me get a full injector here. Get that in there. Okay. Steady pressure. Team Steve. We're going to push that in pretty good this time. I seen one nick out of the tail over there, so we're probably going to scrap that one, or it'll go into my oops baits. Okay. We'll let that dry up, and then I'll show you the results of that. Let's check out the chat here. Yeah, I'll be at the rendezvous for sure. I'm about a half hour away from that. And that's Outdoors got some surprise for all the hunting channels and anyone interested. Nora's in here. As for the Stock Explorer. Hey, Nora, thank you for coming in. I appreciate you. Cool. All right. So we're just letting that set up. You better make it, Kyle. But it's going to be fun. I'm going to go up and I'll be at my place, and then I'm probably going to drive over. See, I found there's a nick. No pun intended. See that nick right there, guys? So that goes in the garbage. Well, yeah, that goes in the garbage, I think. I could always remelt it down, but we're throwing it away. I don't want it. So, and that's what I got to do. I got to check everything and make sure, you know, that it's good, because if you get air, like there's one in here that's sort of mixed a little bit. You see how it mixes up a little bit? It ain't perfect. And that's from plastic getting under it. It's still a good bait, don't get me wrong, but it isn't consistent with the other ones. And that's what happens when you get a cold mold. Once you start shooting them, though, they warm up and it flows better. So you get better looking plastics after you use it more. So we're going to put this in here. We're going to let that roll for about 30 seconds. We're going to take the plastic off of here. See how that's... Sometimes you got to watch, because if it's still hot, then you push that injector and you get this on your hands. Woo, it hurts. So you don't want to do that. But yeah, I thought that was a cool idea to do that for like giveaways and things coming up here. Is going to be, I'm going to hide my logo in the video, and whenever the logo pops up, you have to comment on what time the logo popped up, and then you get entered into winning some of the baits. So I thought that was a pretty cool idea. So I'm going to do that here in the future. Anybody's interested in buying the baits, please go over to offthehookoutdoors.us and check out the website. Not everything's on there yet, so if you're going to want any other baits that are not on there, please email me and we can get you an order made up. I had a couple questions from people that were that said they couldn't order on there, and you can order on it. It's just a matter of putting the prices in there. Just adding up the prices and adding the shipping. You don't have to like put each bait. You just add up the price of the baits, write in the description what you want, and then underneath there's one area where you can put the price in, and that's a total for everything. So if you guys are wanting to know, that's what you got to do. Because I think Gio asked that. So I wanted to make sure I let you guys know that's how you do it. You go in, you write what you want, and then just add up the total, and the price for shipping is at the top. Bulk orders are more money, like 15 bucks, but when you're ordering packs of baits, it's like $6.95 for the shipping. And I will be trying to work on the shipping. I'm going to try to get with the shipper and see if I can get some sort of a deal on shipping, so I can lower the cost of the shipping for you guys, because I'm trying to not you know, overcharge for anything, but you know the price of shipping right now, it's ridiculous. So I have to charge the what they're charging me at least to ship it. So okay, so that is good there. I'm gonna leave this in there. I'm gonna show you this real quick. I'm gonna pull these baits out here. Okay, there they are right there. I'm gonna push them back in so that don't get under the sprue. Last time I got under it a little bit. Let me put this out here. Let me get the razor blade out and just nick these. And then I'll push them back in. But the laminates and the core shots are tough. It takes a little more time to do. That's why they're a little more money to make them, because they're time consuming. And you got to be right to make them. So that goes back into black. And then what I'll do is I'll push these down in the mold so nothing gets under them. Then I fold the mold up, put it back in the vise, and we will shoot the pearl. Get this, put this on for another 10 seconds. And let's move this over here so you can see a little better. Okay, let's get this out over here. You can see the pearl. I'm going to mix it up good till we get the pearl in there. Okay. And we're going to get a nice full injector. And we are going to shoot the pearl. Steady pressure down. Got to keep it down so it fuses to the black. And we'll give it about 10 seconds. Then I pull that up. And I add some to the sprue, is what they call that. You don't want that to, that will shrink up on you when it cools down, and it'll cause some denting in the plastic, so you don't want that. So we're going to let that set up again. Get these over here, lay them down. Sorry if my head's in the way, guys, but I got my bait lab the way it's set up. I got to get some more cameras. I want to have an overhead camera or something, one facing front, and then I want one like above me looking down. So, but yeah, I got a ton of decals to put on, guys, a ton. But I appreciate each and every one of you coming in tonight. I really do appreciate that on this Tuesday night. So yeah, so we got the roof done. That's done. Everything. I pulled out the boat today. Man, it felt good pulling the boat out and putting it on the street. I checked it out a lot. I am having a little bit of an issue with my boat though. The trim motor is having some, when it's lifting up the trim, it's sort of like hesitant. So I think I got to add some oil, some hydraulic oil to it, see if that fixes it. If not, then I'm going to have to look into checking out the motor and maybe getting a new motor for the trim. It doesn't look too hard to do, but I'm hoping it's just the hydraulic oil is low. There's no leaks really in it though, so I don't see where I lost it, but it could just be over time. I'm losing it somewhere else. So I am going to, I ordered the hydraulic oil from Mercury, and once that comes in, I will probably do a little video on how to replace or how to add hydraulic oil to your Mercury engine. So yeah, there's, well, it depends. If you go into the smaller airports, there's a lot of little airports around. So up that way, I don't know exactly what's up there. Let me go check something real quick. My dog's barking. He might want out. So hold on one second, guys. I'm checking on my dogs here. Quit barking. Get in there. Come on. Let's go. Come on, Hope. Hold on, guys. Got to get my dogs in. Theo, you okay? Yeah, what? Okay, no, I'm just on my live. I was checking on them. Okay. All right, guys. I'm coming back. All right, the dogs want to stay out, so they don't want to come in. My son's getting ready for bed, and I am making baits. So, but I haven't made baits in a while, guys. There I am, back. Thank you for sticking around. But yeah, I haven't made baits for a while, so I definitely wanted to go live. I like to talk to the community, get out there a little bit, talk, see what's going on. But yeah, that's what's all coming up on the channel. Fishing pretty soon. I'm going to be doing a little more muskie fishing this year to go some specific videos just targeting muskie. I'm going to do the pan fishing with the kids. I may do some bank fishing or something like that with them also. There are catfish up there. I don't know if I want to get into the catfishing. I'd like to, but there's only so much time. But the bass fishing, definitely. Matt was nice enough to give me all these jigs for panfish and crappie, so I'm going to definitely try them out and get on that and add that to my, probably the panfish series or something like that we're going to do. If you look on my channel, I try to make it something for everybody. So when you go to my channel, you would like it. There's cooking, there's how-tos, there's fishing, hunting, family fun videos. So here is this. Yeah, these look nice. These are the way, that's what they look like. So there's the black top, and there's the pearl, and there's the side views. The side views of them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut them and let them cure. What I do is I usually let them cure for 24 hours, and then I'll pack them up. So Matt, these will get shipped out tomorrow. Yours and Sophie's baits will get shipped out tomorrow. So I'm just putting these off to the side here real quick and let them cure up so they're ready for you for tomorrow. And I am going to shoot another set of these for Matt, and then I'm going to get into, I got to let something cool down. Well, I can use another bowl for Sophie's, so we're going to shoot another one, put this on, put it in the vise, and we're going to put the black, put this in here, we're going to put the black back in the microwave, heat that up for another 30 seconds, get the injector ready, and we're going to heat it up, and then I'll show you, I'll shoot another set for him. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give him a bunch of these, and then I will make up Sophie's baits here in a second. And I'll probably use the Pyrex glass bowl for Sophie's. Rippers, the Bang Bang Shad. So this is, gotta watch what you're grabbing because this plastic is hot. It's over 360 degrees, so you don't want to get that on you. And if you've seen in one of my videos before, my daughter got burnt on it and I felt bad. It hurts, but she'll wear long sleeves from now on. The long sleeves, you're supposed to wear glasses. I don't wear the glasses, it's in my way, so I don't like to do that. So, but glasses, gloves, long sleeves is what you want for this. But yeah, we'll be doing some live fishing this year. We're going to do some contests. I was thinking about doing a tournament this year, but there's a lot of people doing it. I'm actually in Shane Flint's bass tournament, so I'm going to be concentrating on that this year. That's May and June. We'll be doing that. So I'm going to concentrate on that a little bit more this year, see if I can't catch some largemouth and smallmouth for that tournament. Okay, so there's the black is ready. We're going to shoot the black. Get another injector with black. Put that in and shoot that and let that set. Give it about 10 seconds. We have enough of those baits, but I wanted to show you these, and then I'm going to show you Sophie's baits after I'm done with this round here. I may shoot another round for Matt, give him a couple extra ones so he has it. I do. There are some. I do fish. I used to fish. Here's what my there's my sweater. I used to fish for the York River Bass Association, right here. So I fished with them for years, and then I had kids, and I sort of got away from it because just the dedication. When I do something like that, I mean, I was fishing, I was researching it a couple weeks before the tournaments. We had to fish 3 rivers, and then we had to fish the lakes in PA, and I was just dedicated to researching, finding the fish, practicing. But when I had kids, it was a lot harder to do, so I started getting out of it slowly. And so I'm grooming my kids to actually be my partner so we can get back into that fishing. I like competition fishing. I really do enjoy it. I put a lot of work into it. And yeah, I like the tournament fish. So I will definitely be getting back into that, and hopefully my daughter and my son will be my partner, and we'll go back into, and it's a buddy tournament, so you get to pick your partner and go out, and they fish all the lakes in PA. Unfortunately, though, my boat is a Ranger, and I can't use it on all the PA lakes because there's a limit. Now my lake up at Edinburgh it's no restrictions, so I can use my boat up there. There's Lake Erie real close to me. I fish in New York. Ohio is restricted. It's a 9.9 or 20. But a lot of the PA lakes there's a couple lakes that are 9.9s and a few that are 20. So I can't really use my boat. I can use it And I have used it in a tournament, but I can only get on the trolling motor, which kind of gives me a little disadvantage because it takes me forever to get to the spots. So I looked into buying another boat, like a smaller engine, so I could fish those tournaments. But my buddy, I sold my old boat to my best friend's son, and we borrow his boat when we do a couple tournaments. Like if you look in my videos, I have a Hope Fire Department tournament we do every year. It's like 250 boats. We do pretty good on it, but it's very hard lake to fish, and they're very small fish in there. I think the biggest fish last year was 5 pounds that won the tournament. So yeah, that's what that's what I'm dealing with up there. So let me heat up. Let me get rid of this black plastic here. Put that back in the pot. See if this is ready. Yeah, it's ready to come out. So, and then these are the plugs right here, like I showed you. So, but I appreciate you guys coming in. I really do tonight. So let's see. Let's heat up this pearl. Do another shot of pearl. And that's this one, and this is the black. And we will show you what we're shooting here. So this is, come on. Gotta pull these out. Set this plate down. Definitely push them back in so there's no air under them, so they shoot right. Get the razor blade out. And we're gonna show you this. I just put a little slice in here on all of them. It just helps pull them out a little better. I don't press down too hard so you don't got to worry about messing up the mold. Then you pull them out like this. Put them back in the plastic. And then what I like to do is push them back down in so the plastic doesn't go under them. And fold this back. Whoop, there's one. There we go. Make sure the tails are back in there. Fold it up and put it back in here. And we're ready to shoot. Always close your razor blades up. Let's pull this pearl out of here. And it's going to need some more time here, guys, because of the chunks that were in it from my remount. So we're going to put them back in. Put it on another 30 seconds. But yeah, the rendezvous is pretty cool. Adam does really well. There's a lot of good food there. I think big time. I think Rubline Sense will be up there this year. Rick, Andy, and Doug will be there, so that'll be interesting to hear what they have to say. I'm actually helping Rubline Sense this year with their stuff. If anybody's interested in joining Rubline Sense, I think Rick posted something today. There's a membership package that you can purchase and get discounts and things like that, so you might want to go check that out. Rick, if you want to share that information in here, you can, for Rubline Sense. Okay, so we're going to shoot this again. Keep it down. Put some in there to sprue so it doesn't shrink up on you. Push this aside. Let these cool down. Let that cool down. And then I'm going to get my Pyrex bowl here. And I'm going to throw in my remelts with the blue ice. And I'm going to melt this down. If I get it out of the way, I'm going to put that in there. Put that on about 45 seconds. And I am going to clean off the plastic off my mixer because you can see that this is the black plastic here. So we're going to throw that out. So we have a clean mixer. And we have the plastic here, which I like to, if it's a little hot, you would just clean it off like so. Pull off the excess. Throw that in there. We're going to let that settle down. We don't need the plate anymore, so I'm going to put that over here. And we'll pull these out in a second. I like to clean up my little table here with the plastic. What's nice about this plastic is you just pull it right off of the table. And when I'm shooting a different color, I like to clean up all the colors. And what I do is go spray some simple green down, grab a paper towel, and wipe it all down to get that color off of there. It cleans up really well. Some of the colors, like the blues and reds, will stain. So don't do it on your wife's kitchen table or anything like that. I won't be living here long if I did that. So, but that's that. So we got that. Let's see how this is working. It's not even close. Put it on. And you don't want to, these remelts, you don't want to overheat them. You don't want to burn it. If you burn it, the plastic is done and you can't do nothing with it. So that will go back in there and melt down. This will be ready to shoot. And we're going to pull out the Bang Bang shad. We're going to do that here in a second. Yeah, I got a ton of DUIT-molds. I have a couple other molds too that are not DUIT-molds, but I've been working with DUIT-molds. So we're going to mix this up a little bit. It ain't done yet, so we're going to put this in. And we may have to add some plastic to it. We'll see how it looks when it comes out. If there's enough to shoot, we'll see. 30 seconds. Put it back on. And I'll show you these as soon as that gets done. I'll show you these ones. These ones aren't ready yet. Another 30 seconds for this. And we'll let it go here in a second. 5 seconds here. Pull that out. Mix it up. And it's almost done. But that is the blue ice. That's a really cool color. But there's still some chunks in here, guys, so we're going to let it go. We're going to put it back in there. And you just got to do it like in 30-second increments. Okay. And I will show you these. Here we go. The laminates. Pull them out and we're going to nip them. I'm just moving these off to the side, guys. And that one should be done pretty soon. So, but some of these colors, and like I said, a lot of people say that the plates are no good because there's no straight lines in nature. But if you're looking at like something like this, you can see some of the lines are like, it's like a mix. So, oh, sorry. So this is like a mix a little bit, but that's okay. So Matt, I'm going to be sending you these also. I'm not going to throw these away. I will send them out to you also. So you have them. Have some extra ones, but they work fine. It isn't like they have to be, you know, if they're a little bit mixed with the colors, the jerk baits work fine. I've never had no issues with them or anything like that. So you'll be good to go with those. Airfare, 930. Okay, so we're going to put the rippers or the Bang Bang shad in here, and I did oil them up already. So they're in there. I'm going to put this mold aside. Hey, Daniel. Thanks for coming in, buddy. I appreciate you. And let's see what this looks like here. Twitching it like a jerkbait, more reaction strike. Yeah, they won't inspect the line. You're right, Matt, about that, buddy. Okay. So let's show you these. Let's keep it right there. I'm going to move this. This is ready to shoot, guys. And this is a cold mold also, so we got to be careful with this. So we'll put this in and we will shoot. That one. And we'll see how they turn out. And that one. And we will add some plastic to that, add some plastic to that, and there. And what I am going to do, is I'm going to add a little bit of the swim bait, jerk bait plastic to this. And we're going to reheat it so we have enough. Here we go. Just like that. And we'll put this back in and heat it back up, guys. Put on 30 seconds. And we'll see what these look like when they come out. Put that back in there. And I'll show you in a second. Daniel came in here. He's just came in. So what's up, Daniel? Daniel's been using some of my wax wigglers that I made, and those are right here. I'll show you. They're these, and he's been catching a lot of fish on them. These right here. He's been catching some fish on them, so I appreciate him using them. And Steve from Wyoming is actually up on my, he is up on my website right now. It's on one of my testimonials that he's catching fish left and right on these Bang Bang shads, so that's pretty cool. Yeah, this needs a lot more heating up, guys. So I'm gonna take this, add this into there, and what I like to do is add all the plastic, all the stuff that's on the top. I'll rip off and I'll put back in there. So we are good with that. That's one nice thing is you can remelt all this stuff. When you get a piece of hot stuff on you, it burns, so be careful. Let's put that back in, put it on another 30 seconds. And let's see what these look like. There you go. There's the rippers. Put this back in, get it ready to shoot again. I'm going to cut these off here. And I don't like the one is kind of bad, so we're going to not use that one. But these are the rippers. There's two of them that are real good. This one's got a little bit of an air pocket in it, so I'm going to remelt that one down. But that's the Bang Bang shad right there, guys. So we'll put them over there, let them cure. And like I said, you don't get every one is perfect in the bait making world. You got to cut them back up like I'm doing here. Cut them back up and put them back in and remelt them. Now this should be, yeah, this is ready to go. So I'm going to cut this. When you cut these up, I like to cut them up in chunks too, so they melt quicker. So I'm just mixing all the plastic together. And then we'll make some more. Set them in there. 35 seconds. Now the mold will warm up the more you use it. So like this is very, very hot. So Alvin, hey Alvin, thank you for coming in. Appreciate you. And these are the ones that I just made now for Sophie. So they will be pretty cool. What's cool about them too is you can mix your plastics up. And you can mix up your plastics to do hardness and softness and all that good stuff. So I put a little bit of jerk bait, more jerk bait plastic in this, so it firms them up a little bit for shooting. So let me move this out of the way here. And I think we're ready to shoot. So let's take this. And I think I'm going to add, maybe, we'll see. See how this goes. Okay. And this back one never pours real good. It always leaks out for some reason. So, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a little bit more of the hex in this. So I'm going to add a little bit of hex glitter into that. So you have some more hex glitter into that. There you go. And you also got to watch, guys, for the glitters that you buy. You got to make sure that they're high heat glitters. If you're not putting high heat glitters in there, the hotter you get this, the glitter will actually go away. It almost looks like they shrink up and shrivel up. So you got to be careful with that. So make sure you're getting the right glitters for your baits. Take this, pull these off. We'll let that set for a couple minutes, guys, and I will get back with you in 1 second. Let's let them sit. Let's check it out, see who's in here. So Alvin's in here. Thank you for coming in, Alvin. I appreciate you. Check out the chat real quick. Daniel. I didn't see the comment. I don't know. Was it in YouTube? Was it on Facebook? I'm sorry if I missed it, Daniel. Backwards. Okay. So, yeah, I'm sorry if I missed that. Where was it at? Scroll up. Oh, okay. Scroll up. Let me see. Did you see my comment on the wax wigglers? Let's see. I'm scrolling up here. Tusk hunting. Multi-hunter. Where the heck is it? If my GoPro worked half as good as my other wax wigger, I'd have tons of videos. So what's going on with your GoPro, Daniel? Your GoPro crapping out on you or what? That's not good. I'm going to be doing a video with the Subtig battery charger for the GoPros. If anybody's having any issues with the with their power source and like the batteries. I know a lot of people take like a backpack full of batteries with them, and I don't. I actually have the original 2 batteries that came with the GoPro, and I use them with my Subtig battery pack, and I can fish all day and record all day with it. So I'm going to be doing a video on the Subtig to show you guys how I use it, and which I think will be a very, very good purchase. It's in my affiliate links now. There's a Subtig 5200 milliamp, and then there is a 7200. You said scent. I seen something with scent. Adding scent was one comment someone mentioned, and I didn't hear you. Okay, yeah, scent is, I can add scent to it. This is cappuccino scent, but I don't add them in the plastic. I add them into the bag. There's a cappuccino, there's anise scent, one to be outdoors. What's up, brother? And then there's crayfish also. I have these 3 scents. And then I also have a secret scent right here that I'll show you, but I can't show you it. But that's it right there. And that's a water-based scent. That is awesome, having that water-based scent. So there we go. See how these turned out. I didn't like the way that shot, so I don't know if it's gonna, how many good ones we're gonna get out of that one. So we'll see how they turned out. We'll put this back in. Well, we'll wait for a second. Let me see how these look first. Okay, so we got, this one's a good one. This one is a good one also. So we got 2 good ones out of that. That one bottom one don't like to shoot. So there they are right there, guys. That bottom one always gives me a hard time shooting. So most of the time I can get them to shoot correctly. But today, on camera, it's not working. So we're going to show you the good ones, and we're going to remelt the bad ones. So there's a good one right there, guys. And I'm going to cut the one up with the air bubble. See that piece that's out of there? I'll show you everything. You see that little chunk? That's a no good one. So we're going to put that back, and we're going to melt it all down. and we will shoot it again. Heat it up for another 30 seconds. And I don't like the way that shoots. For some reason, I don't know why that bottom don't shoot. Hey, Huckleberry, thank you for coming in, guys. I appreciate it. If you guys haven't hit that like button, please do so. I appreciate it. Let me set these up. I like to set the swim baits, the Bang Bang Shad, I like to set them on their back because they cure better that way. If you lay them on its side, believe it or not, sometimes the plastic will get a flat spot in it. So you don't want to lay them down like that. So let me put this in here like this. Let me mix it up, and we're going to need some more. Another thing is when you're mixing too, your glitter will settle at the bottom of the cup. So you got to make sure you like scrape the bottom to get that glitter back up, because the glitter's heavier and it'll float to the bottom. So you definitely want to make sure you're mixing your plastics good. And we will shoot it again. Appreciate each and every one of you for being in here tonight. For those of you that didn't hear me mention, tomorrow, okay, crossover, thank you for coming in. I am premiering a bait making video with the Ned rigs tomorrow, the Ned worms at 6 p.m. Eastern. So please, if you are not busy tomorrow, stop into the channel and take a look at the bait making. I go into a little more detail on the bait making videos, and it's like a new series that I have going. So check that out. Thank you, I appreciate it. Okay, so let's do this again. So we're going to pull out some plastic slowly so there's no air bubbles, and then bring it over and shoot it. Now that seemed like that shot really well. So we will see. I'm going to push down harder this time to make sure there's a good pour there, a good shot. Push that in, and then over here. Okay, that one shot pretty good too. Okay, add some to there, add some over here, and add the rest of the bowl. And we should have enough for Sophie to fish with. And I'll probably shoot another round there. So we got these from Matt right here. You can see the jerk baits. These tails are awesome. They flap and they jerk. I mean, that's really have some nice action. Now these are a 4-inch jerk baits, so you guys know, and it does have the hook slot in them, so the hook can be hidden. You know, you get a good hook set. When that hook comes up through, you get more of the meat of the fish with the hook having these hook slots. These ones don't have the hook slot, so these are good with like a jig head or like a swim bait head on here. Where you have a bigger bend on the hook to get a better hook set with the swim baits. But if anybody wants to know, just ask Steve. He used them and he caught a bunch of fish on them. And he is on my website. So that's another thing I wanted to mention. Eventually coming up here for this fishing season, I'm going to be putting a post out. And I'm going to have a certain amount of channels that I want to use my baits, and I make a video with it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that in my testimonial section on my website on offthehookoutdoors.us, and I'm going to put them in there. And what's neat about the website is, and I just learned this from Jason from JJ Jones because he has a website, and if you go, if I put your video up there and I put your YouTube channel, if somebody watches that video on my website, then you get the credit for the view, and it counts. So all you have to do is watch 30 seconds when it's on your website, so you get a view on that. So basically, when I put your video on my website, anybody that comes to my website and clicks on it, you're going to get the credit for it, as I should say. And that's just a way to say thank you for using my baits and making a video. So that'll help get you out there too. On maybe some people that aren't on YouTube will watch it, and you can get that view even though they don't have an account on YouTube, which is really cool. Thank you, Diana. I really appreciate that. So let's see what these look like here. And we will They're almost done. Now, we're going to give it a couple more seconds here. I don't want them to be too soft when I pull them on. That's where you get the flattening of the baits. So we'll shoot it again, and we'll probably get another shot out here, so we'll have enough for that. And then the black, I'm going to probably do some bodies real quick here. And I'll be doing also, like, I'm going to send these to Matt, but can you see how the little bit of the pearl is on top of that? It got under the bait. And I'm just showing you this, like, so you see exactly what happens. Sometimes the pearl will mix over the bait, so you'll get a little bit of the bait on top. Instead of it being like this, pure black, it'll mix a little bit like this. So, but that doesn't hurt. But I'm going to be doing that. I won't, like when I'm selling these baits, I'm going to have them, what I call them is I call them oops baits. So I'll be selling them at a discounted price and things like that. Once I get all the baits on my website, I'll be using, like, I'll say, like, you know, it's $4 for a pack of baits. They're oops baits. So you might get something like that where the colors overrun each other and they're not like clean and crisp. So, but that's just something to look out for. And if anybody has any questions or anybody's interested in it, anything, there you go. So that's how you want to shoot them. If anybody's interested, please feel free to email me with any questions. And I'll be happy to answer them all for you guys. If you want to place an order, you can email me. If you're not sure how to do it yet, you can definitely email me and I'll tell you how to do it. I can walk you through it, but the website's fairly easy to use. I mean, you just scroll down and go to pay now. You write your description in, like, so your packs of baits, if you want a couple different kinds, you write them in there. Thanks, Huckleberry. But yeah, that's the blue ice. That's the blue ice right there. It's a really nice color. So we got them going, and we're going to shoot some more here. Give her at least another 3 in there. Let's melt this down. Put this back in. Oh, let me get this out of here. Cool. I'm glad she likes them. So yeah, so I'll be making an announcement here real soon. Once I'm ready to do that and ship the baits out to people, and it'll all be free. There'll be free baits for you to use on your channel and make a video and send it to me. Or I can just copy and paste it. That ain't no big deal. But if you can tag me in on it, that would be cool too. Whenever I do that, and I'll get them on my website. So Dead on Plastic shipped me an empty bottle. There is about a quarter of a cup of plastic in there. All right, Daniel, have a good night. There's a quarter cup of plastic in there. So I don't know what kind of plastic it is, but there's some plastic in there. So I'm going to use that and make a bait with that or two to see what the heck it is. So let me mix this up, and we're going to get another 3 or so shot for Sophie here. And then I will make a couple of the bars. I just can't wait for my waters to go down. Yeah, you've been saying I want to be. I hope it's soon, buddy. But yeah, we'll have to talk, see what you got going on, see what you want, see what bait you want to use or whatever of mine. Let me pull out. Where the heck's it at? Is this it? No, that's not it. So, and I have the CNC molds, which make the shiny baits, and I have the Essentials, which is a sandcast mold that makes it more matted finish. So that's just a difference. I like the Essential molds, actually. I like them all, but I do really, really like the Essential series for like crayfish and stuff. And I'm getting a new crayfish mold coming up, which you guys are going to love, the crayfish. I have that crayfish, and I have this just for that. It's a blue crawl color, and it's just for that. I do have a crayfish mold now, but it's an AI mold. So let's see. We're going to mix this up. I'm going to show you this real quick again, guys. We're going to mix it up, and we are going to shoot these molds again. Pull it out nice and slow. And we're gonna shoot these. That seemed like that shot really well, which is awesome. And that one seems, see how it comes out of there a little bit when it's not perfectly down. I don't get it. Add some plastic to that. Okay. And we're going to let this cool down because we don't have enough plastic for that. So we're going to let that cool. Let this cool. And then I'm going to shoot some of these bodies for Matt real quick. So I'll send him some of these. And he could try them. Matt, you can try these bodies that I'm going to do. That's these right here. This is the CC glider. Hey, Native. Thanks for coming in. Thank you for giving me a shout out with the tea. I'm glad you enjoyed it. But these are the CC gliders. These are also good for panfish and crappie also. But I want to make you some solid black ones in this, Matt. And you can cut them down. And see, I'm going to do this. And I'm also going to do you another one. This is really cool. Not that one. That's not the one that I wanted. The ribbon tail. Where the heck are they at now? Where the heck is it at? Not that one. Hold on, guys. Oh, that's why. That's the Ned rig. That is the Ned rig. Here they are right here. So I'm going to do these in black for you, Matt. Okay? So these are the crappie forktail. You can use them. They're going to be solid black. Or you can cut this body down and use them for your jigs. So we're gonna do these two next in black. Let me heat up this black and I'll show you what they look like in a second. Sorry guys, just heating this stuff up here. Let me get another paper towel. Yeah, you're welcome, man. No problem. Thank you, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate all your support. Hopefully you and Sophie catch a ton of fish on them. That'd be awesome. Or you can use them at your will, whatever you want to do. Yeah, these these Bang Bang Shad would be awesome for the walleye. I've caught walleye on them. So you, yeah, whatever you want, buddy, you let me know and we'll make it happen. And then it's just stuck in here. There we go. Okay, so the black is out. I'm going to let this cool down just a second. I want these Bang Bang Shad to cool down a little bit more before we pull them out and see what they look like. So, well, once again, guys, I really appreciate each and every one of you, man. I can't thank you enough for coming in and supporting me. We're up over 2,500 subs right now, so we keep growing slowly, and that's okay. I do shorts. I don't do many like a lot of people do, but what I'm doing is I'm usually using my shorts out of my videos to try to advertise for my videos. Every once in a while, like you've seen a couple come out, I'll play with some editing and stuff and put it out there to see how it does. Some of them do well, some of them don't, but yeah, so that's what I've been doing with my videos. You'll see a lot of the bait making. You'll see a lot of my baits going out for shorts, just to get them out there. And you'll see the post on YouTube, and you'll see the post on Instagram, and with the reels, and the reels on Facebook and things like that. So, and that's basically what I use the shorts for, is like an advertisement. Cool. That's awesome. So we're going to let this go. It's still a little soft, still a little warm. So we're going to let that go just a little bit. Then I'm going to shoot these black ones for you, and I'll show you what they look like, Matt. And then we'll probably end the live here. The kids got to go to bed. I got to go to bed. I used to be a night guy. Now I'm not. I don't know why. But the night is just, I get tired, man. I guess that's what happens in old age when you get older. So, yeah, we're going to do these, and this is a jerkbait plastic, Matt, so they'll be really nice for you to use as bodies and stuff like that. So we'll see how they turn out. There you go. So they came out pretty nice. So let me cut these off here. Put them in there. This one. This one. Okay. So we got 9 of them. Let me cut these up and put them back in here. And then I am going to shoot you those black ones real quick. See how this looks. Let me get this all ready to go here. Almost. I got to keep, they're getting melted now, so I'll put it back in for about 45 seconds here, guys. Then I'll show you what I'm shooting. Go 45 on that. And we're going to shoot the CNC, the CC glider from that. And then we are going to shoot the crappy forktail. Yep, Matt, I know. That's why I'm saying wannabe for you, buddy. Wannabe is a Matt, and so is Natural State. So, yep, I know. I just got the message, bro. Okay, so we're going to shoot these now, and I'll show you what they look like, Matt, and see. I think that'll be a really good, you know, body. Like I said, you can trim them up, or you can use them the way they are. I was thinking of that the other day when you were making your baits about the bodies with the grubs. So I'll make you these, and you'll see how you like them. So let's put these right here. And we're going to get the injector, and we're going to shoot 2 molds today, right now. We got the black coming up. And we're going to put the crappy mold, the crappy forktail right here. And we got the CC gliders here. It seems like they shot well. And these are just solid black. Matte from Natural State, not matte from Want to Be Outdoors. Okay, that's those right there. And I'll let you see them, what they look like right now. The gliders, these are all cleaned up. And what I like to do is I like to take all the plastic. These gliders are awesome in the water. Cool. Thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, and I can make any color you guys want. So this, what I do is I like to clean them up. I'll put oil on them, brush oil, and then I just store them off to the side. I'd like to get a little hanger here because they have this little metal hanger on them. So I'd like to put them on a wall or something. But I do want to get a pegboard for my baits. So I can make the baits and then just put them on my pegboard and sort of get a stock for them. Because right now I don't really have much stock. I'm making them and they're going out, or somebody wants them, I make them on per order. So, but I'd like to start getting caught up and sort of getting ahead of the game a little bit. Let me straighten this out a little bit. And making some different kinds of baits in different colors and putting them on a pegboard and having them so if somebody orders something, I could pull them off of the shelf and get them out there. But custom bait making, a lot of people like different colors and things like that. That's what's cool about custom baits, where I can make any color you want, basically, or I can get a recipe. I have a recipe book. Tells you like 3 drops of this, 2 drops of that. Like I have MF colorants also. This is a strawberry. Then we have the sour grape and the MF colorant. So there's a lot of different colorants. I got Dead On plastic with the blue crawl. But like I said, I'm going more towards the itMolds stuff and the Doit Essentials and the Doit X2 colorants from itMolds. I'm trying to get all itMold accessories and things like that. And once again, guys, please go into the description of my video and check out itMolds. They have all your bait making needs. They got anything from Matt. You might want to take a look, Natural State, at itMolds and check out all the stuff that they have. They have like stuff to make buzz baits, spinner baits, spoons, painting, hard baits, anything, soft plastics, all that stuff is in there. So you might want to check that out. I'm hoping I get an affiliate link with itMolds here real soon, and I could start pushing that out there for them also, and for myself. So, okay, so let me show you these real quick here. angle this down. I'm going to pull these crappy fork tails out. And these are just a fork tail. Sorry for the microphone. I hit my microphone. These are the fork tails. Now I will cut these. Let me go over here and just knock these off real quick here for you so you can see them. Okay. And I like to cut them. Like I said, it takes a little longer, but you get a better looking bait, I think, instead of just pulling them off. I like to cut them. So there is the crappy fork tail, which I think you'll like. And you can use these as a bait itself, or you can cut these bodies off and use them for your jigs. So there they are right there. You can see them. So they are curing for you, Matt. And then I'll show you the other ones here, the CC gliders, which are another great bait. And I went in, when I bought these molds, I tried to buy the molds that had multiple uses. You know, for like crappie panfish, for stuff like that. Now this one is going to be difficult, so I got to pop it open like that. And here is the CC gliders right here. And they have like the beaver tail on them, if you could see the beaver tail. So these ones are small enough where I can pull off. So let me pull these off real quick. They pop off pretty easy. And I will send you these ones too, Matt, so you can see. And if you like them, if you want to use them for, you know, later on in life or something with your baits, we can always come up with something, you know, some kind of a deal or something like that. So let me see. Yeah, try a couple on the jigs, but this is the CC gliders. And they have a little bit of a tail on them, like a scorpion tail. If you can hear me put that down like that, you could see. And you can pull that little tab off of there. That's just an air thing. But these are just a little grub looking with a beaver tail. And these things are awesome. And that's going to be a crappie killer and panfish killer. You can make different colored tails with them. And you can make a laminate. It's a little bit tougher to make a laminate. But that's them right there, guys. So you'll be getting those also. Okay, Matt? Well, I guess that's it for my live tonight, guys. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. I really do. So if you're around tomorrow, check out my bait making video with the Ned worms. I did the core shots right here. One has black flake in it and one just pure orange. So that is the bait coming out tomorrow in the core shots. So look at that at 6 o'clock tomorrow. Matt, I'll send these baits out to you tomorrow, buddy. I appreciate each and every one of you coming in. All right, thank you, Big Tiny. Thank you for the donation. I really appreciate that. And I'll get something. I'll talk to you later, Rick. Robert Mac Media, thank you for coming in. I'm sorry if I missed anybody, but thank you so much. Keep an eye on my channel. We're doing awesome things coming up this year with the kids and myself. I'm hoping to do a collab with Geo and Boxy Outdoors. I think Sunfish King may be coming up again this year, so I may be doing that. Look out for Ace, Theo, and Carly on the channel. We're going to be doing a lot of competitions together. So, you know, pan fishing, we're going to do bowfin. We're going to do muskie. I'm going to probably do muskie. I don't know if my kids will want to do muskie. Bass fishing. So all that's coming out. Family videos will be out again. Camping and all that. So this year, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be hard to top last year, though, because last year my son got his first deer. He got his PB smallmouth. I got my PB smallmouth. So it was a really fun year. So I'm looking to duplicate that, if not better it. But it's going to be pretty hard to do. So once again, I appreciate all your support. If you guys get a chance, please take a kid fishing or hunting. We want to preserve the sport and pass that on to future generations. I really appreciate that. I'll leave you guys. Have a great night. I really appreciate all your support, and we will see ya.